Welcome to Premath. In this video tutorial, we are going to find the partial fraction decomposition of this given rational expression, and this is our episode 15. And now let's go ahead and focus on the denominator over here, which is x minus 2 power 3. It means that this x minus 2 is repeating itself 3 times. In other words, we got repeating factors. So since this is repeating itself 3 times, that means we are going to have 3 fractions. Let's go ahead and put down 3 fractions separated by plus sign. And the first one is going to be just simply x minus 2. And then as we go along, we are going to add power by 1. So the next one is going to be x minus 2 power 2. And then finally x minus 2 power 3. And on the top and the numerator, this is going to be constant a for the first one, constant b for the second, and constant c for the third. And our task is to find the values of a, b, and c. Now let's go ahead and focus on the denominator over here on the left hand side. We got x minus 2 power 3. Let's go ahead and multiply this x minus 2 power 3 across the board. So let's go ahead and multiply x minus 2 power 3 on the first fraction, and then over here x minus 2 power 3 in the very first fraction on the right hand side, likewise x minus 2 power 3, and now finally x minus 2 power 3 over here. And now in the next step, we can see that this x minus 2 power 3 crosses out with this x minus 2 power 3. So we are left with on the left hand side with simply 10x plus 35 equals to, and as you can see over here, this x minus 2 crosses out with one of these x minus 2 factors. So we are simply ended up with a times x minus 2 power 2 plus, likewise over here we got x minus 2 power 2 and we have x minus 2 power 3. So these two factors, they will be cancelled out. So we will be left with b times x minus 2. And finally, let's look at this one over here, this x minus 2 power 3 and x minus 2 power 3, they are gone. So we are just left with c, and I am going to call this equation as an equation number 1. And now let's look at this quick trick. Look for linear factors in the denominator, and as you can see in the denominator on the left hand side, we just got one linear factor, which is x minus 2. So I am going to copy it down over here, x minus 2. Always set that thing equal to 0. That is going to give us x equal to 2 value. And now as we got x equal to 2, I have just wrote down, put x equal to 2 in equation 1. That means wherever we see x, we are going to replace it by 2. So let's go ahead and do this thing. The left hand side of this equation 1 is going to become 10 times 2 plus 35 equals to, let's look at this one over here. When I replace this x by 2, this 2 minus 2 is going to become 0. That means this whole term is going to become 0. Likewise, in this second over here, in the second term, this x is being replaced by 2, and then minus 2 becomes 0. that means this whole thing is going to become 0 as well. So let me just go ahead and write down 0 plus 0 plus c, and on the left hand side this is going to give us 20 plus 35 equal to c. That means c value turns out to be 55. And we still need to figure out a and b values. All right. And here is our next step. I have just copied down this equation number 1 right up here, and I'm going to write down 10x plus 35. Just see how I am going to proceed now. A times, we know that x minus 2 squared, when we expand it, is going to become simply x squared minus 4x plus 4. And then I'm going to distribute this b, that is going to become plus bx minus 2b plus c. And now this is 10x plus 35 equals to, here I'm going to distribute a across the board, that is going to become ax squared minus 4ax plus 4a, and we still have a bx minus 2b plus c. Now here, this is what I am going to do right now. Still, just leave this 10x plus 35 on the left hand side. We are not going to mess with that one. And here I am going to write down ax squared. I'm going to just put the coefficient of x squared is a, and here I can tell you over here we got x over here and x over here, so I can write as plus negative 4a plus b times x, and finally these constants I am going to write down plus 4a minus 2b plus c. And here is very crucial step. We are going to equate, or sometimes we call it compare, the coefficients on both sides. And on the left hand side of this equation, we have a x squared is missing. I can put down 0 times x squared and then plus like this one. Now let's go ahead and compare over here. You see on the left hand side, when we compare x squared term with this x squared, we can see that our a is going to be 0 equals to a for x squared. And now next we are going to compare for x variable, and the left hand side we got 10 over here, and on this side we got negative 4a plus b. So let me just write down, this is going to become 10 equals to, this is going to be negative 4a plus b. So thus in this step we figured out that a turns out to be 0, and we are going to find the value of b. We can just plug it in, a value equal to 0. Let's do that one. So 10 equals to negative 4 times a is 0 plus b, that is going to give us 10 equals to, this is becomes 0, which is equal to b. So b value turns out to be 10. So thus our a value turns out to be 0, b value is 10, and c is 55. So thus in our partial fractions, wherever we see a, I'm going to replace it by 0, b by 10, and C by 55. And thus here is our final answer. This first part became a 0 because A was 0, so it is missing. So that is our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.